Hey, hello, and welcome to this new session of Snowrunner here out of the Season 9 in Ontario. Where's the global map? Here. Yeah, we're in Ontario, in Canada, and we still have to get rid of some fires and before we can do that, we still have to prepare a little bit. So this one today is going to be the second to last episode of the Season 9, which is called... Shoot, I already forgot it again. Wasn't it showing somewhere? Okay, we don't know what it was called. I don't know. Search and rescue? I forgot, I'm sorry. But yeah. The idea is to actually prepare everything today so that next time we're going to finish the Season 9, because next time we need to deliver huge amounts of water, and for that to work I think we have to first rebuild the missing water booms, so the missing water towers over there in the burned forest. We just have to deliver the truck which sits close to our support vehicle, which is over there. And yeah, something somewhere. Special cargo needs to be delivered, so we know it's over there. That's a two slot cargo, I think. So that one needs to go down there as well. So yeah, that's still lots of stuff to prepare and to do. And we actually start with the old oil rig today. That's the thing where we have to kind of deconstruct the abandoned oil rig. And as we see in the top right corner, we just need to deliver one concrete block back to the abandoned oil rig. And as it happens, we have the twin steer already over here, so that's our first stop for today. We just jump over there, grab that concrete block, and deliver it to the old oil rig. We got some other things on our back, because those are resources that we need later on. So yeah, that's why they're already loaded up. So let's move out and see if we can actually get rid of all the tasks in our way, so that next time we can just deliver water all over the place. Okay, maybe that way. Where do we want to go? We want to go down here, and then to the right, and then on there. Okay, let's go. As always, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And yeah, feel free to chat and ask whatever you like. I'll happily try to answer as best as I can. So, yeah, let's roll out, huh? We need to watch if we can actually make it, because we don't have that much fuel left. But if nothing goes completely wrong, we should be fine with that amount to get to the old oil rig. Because it isn't actually that far. Okay, there's the turn to the farm. That's the direction that we need to take, because behind the farm is the old oil rig. We see the tower up there. That's roughly where we need to go. All right, let's turn it in. And there it goes. You see, well done. Another piece of our puzzle salvaged. We've learned our lesson. Here's hoping we can coexist peacefully with the locals from now on. That is very pretty. So that was actually completely gone there. And with 2% of fuel left, so it was really, really close. Yeah, that's great. Unpack cargo, remove cargo. So I think we got packaged sand there, right? Let's see if we can get out there, but I'm not sure if we can actually get. That's why we didn't have that much power trying to pull through the terrain. Because, yeah, there was not much left to grab from. Okay, let's unpack that, and we might come later down to that one, because I don't know, where do we need the packaged sand? That's not it. There. What a tower under repair. So where did we left it? Okay, don't know what's in there though. Could go check that out. Wait a minute, is it that one? There's some packaged sand. There's also some packaged. There are 2 packaged sands in there. Okay. But we still need more for the other one. Okay. So what's the closest one? That's 1 cabin and 3 metal rolls. Where do we get those from? There's another warehouse. Let's check out this one. Is that the 5th? Let's start tracking. Okay. So there's a warehouse. There are 2 metal rolls. We need 3. Water tower under repair. The 4 metal rolls in there. So that's probably our main target to get the metal rolls over. Yeah, I think that should be it. Okay. Then we need to grab the other truck and bring that one over there. Where do we get a cabin though? We need to figure that out. I think we need to build it. there's actually another cabin down there. Oh, okay. So, wait a minute. Could try that. We could try that. Fuel carrier. That's 7. Where's the 5th? Water tower under repair. That's there in the middle. Okay, let's check the other one. No, that's the one. That's what I meant. Burn warehouses. What do they have inside? Metal rolls. So we could grab those two, obviously, and then the railway station warehouse. What do we got up there? No metal rolls. Oh yeah, there are metal rolls as well. Okay, unlimited metal rolls. I see. That's where we could grab that stuff. But we're probably need to get to the plant, huh? Okay, and that's about it. Where we might be able to grab it. Okay, where did we... Water tower. There's one and there's one. It's not that easy. But there was a cabin in the warehouse down there. So we just need to grab metal rolls. Not sure if it's the only cabin though. Let's check that first. Okay, so that's probably 2 cabins. Let's check out the other tasks. There's none, and there's none as well. Okay. So, 2 cabins is what we need. Okay, I think we should do that one first because it's the farthest away from anywhere. Although there's a bit of a sneaky path up here that you can actually go to. It goes over that way, and then you can actually, there's a bit of fallen wall where you can pass through, and then you can actually get up here. That's pretty much doable. But anyway, so that's where we need to go. So we need a cabin, a metal beam, and 1 metal roll. So I know the road that the route that we're going to take, because this is where we get the cabin, right? Let's check that. Let's make sure I'm not mistaken that. There's 3 metal beams inside, so that's the way we go. Yes, that's what we do. For that we need some big tools again. we're going back out with the Zix. Grabbing the big trailer with the fuel supplies and stuff again, because that one was super huge. Where is it though? That one was it, right? Loaded with parts. 2 liters, lots of repairs, 6 slots. That's what we need. Right. Let's move out. Okay, that's where we need to build the second cabin. So we need 1 long plank, medium planks, metal beams. Okay, I don't know. Is that what's there actually? So we might be able to build another cabin already. That's huge. Okay, where do we want to go to get there? We need 1 metal roll, 1 metal beam, and 1 cabin. So best would be we're moving up there, getting over here, driving to those 2 burned warehouses, switch over, and then we move to the warehouse over there and grab the cabin, and then we move upwards to Water Boom 7. Alright, that's it. Let's move out, guys. Okay, I'm just thinking. If we actually have enough resources up there to build another cabin, we should go up there, check it out, and maybe actually grab it already. Okay, we could actually build another cabin. Loading. What do we got here? Okay, that's all the resources that are here. Nothing we have. So let's build a cabin then. No, we don't want that manually. It could have been wrong. Okay, we got 4 slots left. So now we got the issue that we won't get everything on there, right? Unless we won't get the second cabin on there. How do we do that? Could just try to throw it off our bags. Yeah, then we could just try to bring it with us. So we just take it with us. Then we got the second one over there for the other one, for the other task. We don't have to drive back and forth. So no matter what, we should be good. Hey, John Lukowski. Hey, everyone. How are we going? We're going pretty good. We got one quest done already. And moving on to the next one. And we got all the resources on our way, so we should be fine. How many missions left? Let me just, let me guess. I think it's about 11? 10 or 11? So we got like, wait a minute. So we got, what's that? That's five tasks left. And then we got 3 here. And that's about it. So that's not 10. What's that? That's 8. So it's actually just 8. 8 missions to go. So how you doing, John Lukowski? Hope everything's fine on your side. Hope you had a great week. Not too stressful. Good progression on whatever. Is there could get stressful? This region is kind of on the moderate side. Yeah. Okay, we're getting everything loaded up, what we need. Now we just need to get over there. I think we'll be fine. Should be possible to get all the preparations done so that we just have to do one more episode in the season. We have to deliver huge heaps of water. We don't need to go to the railway station anymore, so we just can head over to the bird forest. Should be pretty good. Will you play Season 16? Washington. We're still on the plan that we're playing everything that Snowrunner has to offer. So there's still a lot of seasons before we get to Season 16. But yeah, we definitely want to go to Season 16 and beyond and finish those. So it might take another year. I don't know. Don't know what's our actual progression right now, like seasons per month or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's absolutely the plan and the idea to get year 3 done and year 4 done, and well, probably year 5 is about to start in a couple of months. So it's also planned to get this one as well. Absolutely. This was getting a bit bumpy, but well, we loaded up pretty much. Making good progress though. Ooh, beautiful. Sun goes down. Down there's the quarry. Ah, is it beautiful? We're getting a bit slow here, guys, but I hope we still can manage it. Are we still in low gear? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we kind of got a bit derailed, more or less. Need to get back on the path here. Yeah, that should do the trick. Right. Let's continue. Slow and steady, right? Slow and steady. Could actually turn on the light right now. And I completely forgot. Turn on the beacons. Get some heavy load there. There's a huge fuel trailer. I wonder if that is actually filled up or not. I think I was the one who parked there. I don't remember when though. Well, let's check out. Maybe we can refuel. Let's see. Flatbed semi. Ooh, look at that. There's lots of fuel in there. That's great. Thoughts on the region? You mean that one? The ninth? Ontario, Canada? I like it. I really like it. It's a nice change of scenery compared to the other ones. Especially with this kind of fire theme going on, with this wildfire theme, where everything's kind of turned a little bit into red mist, or whatever you like to call it. And the fact that it doesn't really get completely dark in the night is also very appealing. And overall, the colors look nice. The whole design of the map is great, and the tours, the missions are not too difficult. You have to drive a lot, but there's no real like bad obstacles like there are in Amur or some other maps and regions. So this one is really, really great to drive, especially with this huge road on the one side here that goes through both maps completely. That is really great. I hope the upcoming seasons have at least one of this a piece of the major road as well, because that really makes things a lot more bearable. Amur is always the benchmark for the negative. The map itself was looking gorgeous, but gameplay-wise, it was a nightmare. Oh, stuck. No. So yeah, very happy with that one. But the last like 2 or 3 regions were fine. Were pretty fine, and I hope it continues like that. Although some say the farming and the glades like that was tedious and boring. I actually liked that. That was okay. It was a nice change of pace for once. And if like these things happen over and over again, but like with enough time in between those occurrings, then I'm pretty fine with that. Okay, we're closing on our destination. Okay, let's see. There goes the cabin, the metal beam, and a metal roll. Here we go. Water boom 7. Perfect. The more water goes through the pipes in the area, the better I sleep. And something goes to your bank account as well. Awesome. Alright, next up. Water boom. Okay, that's the closest one to the big road. So we'll leave that for now. Bad accident is done by my mate. He's getting the truck up there now, which is looking good. Something somewhere. That's just one special cargo. We don't have a vehicle with a crane on it right now. So we need to see who does that. So we're going for water boom 5, I guess. Which is metal rolls 3. And another cabin. So we probably need to get back to the warehouse. Just where we came from. There's no way around that. What's down here, though? Who's that? Freightliner. Wonder what he's doing there. Whatever. Okay, so we need to turn around. Where do we get the metal rolls, though? How much we're down there? I'm not sure if that's enough. Metal rolls 2, but we need 3. Yeah, of course, there's some more. Oh, crap. Okay, but it's pretty close, so we can just grab the cabin and the 2 metal rolls from down there. Could take the same route, but we could actually take another one, because this one I think will go faster if we go over here and taking the farming route. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, I guess. Alright, that's the idea. Okay, let's move out. No, let's turn around. Let's turn on the beacons for now, because there's no actual cargo now. Well, that's another thing I really love about the region, is there are a lot more trees that you can actually run over. I really like that, because sometimes it saves the day. Because I remember other seasons were earlier seasons where the trees were just like stone. They wouldn't move an inch. But in like the last 2 seasons and in this one, you can actually run over some trees. That saves you a lot of trouble. Yeah, Burn Forest is a nice addition, though sad. Yeah, yeah. In real life, that is a sad thing. But in this game, I think it's quite okay. I would have loved to see some actual fire, though. That's what they're missing. I wonder if that is actually part of Roadcraft. Don't know if there's actually one of the regions that the game shipped with that already has like this kind of setting to it, but if they make one of those later on, I would love to have some actual fire. That would be nice. Woohoo! Bad accident. It was not easy at all, but you did it. Take it. You rightfully deserve it. Great. And another thing done on our road to repairing season finale. Oh wait, that's the wrong... It's the wrong turn. So there's no fire because I don't know really, but it's probably because they don't want your truck to get burned. There's no fire because, I don't know really, but it's probably because they don't want your truck to get burned. Yeah, but that would actually be a pretty cool gameplay idea or choice, right? So you could make it like in non-hardcore mode. It is just visually, but if you go in hardcore mode, it would actually damage your truck. Like they have the modes there already, so they could actually do the differences. But yeah, just have visual fire. After all, that would be huge, I guess. Especially for the ambient and for the feel and for the vibe of the map. I mean, you get this kind of, that's what the red or orange mist and fog is for. I get that, but to have some actual fire, that would be huge. Maybe it's down there in the later seasons. I haven't checked them out at all, but I doubt it, to be honest. That there's real fire. Maybe they bring it in year 5. That's about to be made now. Maybe they will be real fire then. I don't know. We actually played one of the later seasons? Or you maybe already finished the game? Okay, so we got one cabin and then just the 2 metal rolls. Yeah, that's... Where do we actually get consumables? Wait, maybe we can actually prepare something already. There is none. No consumables over there. Okay, so we won't get them over here. Do we get them at the railway station, maybe? That's something I didn't thought of. No. So maybe we need to build them, but that one is close to the... wait, there's another warehouse. Oh, there's nothing. Still nothing. Okay. Doesn't matter. We can build that one up there. Shouldn't be an issue. Wait, should have stopped the truck. Okay, so we just grab the packaged sand. Then we should be good. Okay, now we take another route to get back to it. Oh, let's see. Okay, it does the trick to turn around. Alrighty. Okay, we're taking the route over the farm now. We can actually refill the twin steer so that we can get our packaged sand up there where it is needed. Okay, there's our twin steers, so we try to give him a little bit of fuel so that he can actually get up there to drop off the package tent, if it is actually needed, I don't know. So we got the trunk. Wait, that's repair supplies, but that's okay. 180, it should be enough to get up there whenever it is needed. So now we head up to Water Boom 5. And the big fuel trailer is close by, so we still should be in the clear to get everything that we need back and forth. Oh, we actually did the wrong turn. Crap. Okay. Okay. Wait, we can do it. We need to reverse now. Alright, there's the next water tower damaged. Yeah, we need to get back up and running. want to fall down here. The cliff is a little dangerous here. Oh, I think we did it. So we got one cabin and 2 metal rolls. Okay, where did we get the other one? There's where we got the last one. What's that one? Chevrolet. Oh, that was the quest car, so we can't actually pick that one up or do anything with it. Alright. Just leave it be there for now. Right, so let's grab the last metal roll and complete that water tower as well. Mission over. No fuel left. Luckily, that's not the case. Got a spare wheel? Oh, that's there in our little extra tank. Well, luckily we got that one over here. And took the big trailer. It was pretty close. Right, what do we need? We just need one metal roll. Okay, there. Wait, do we need this packaged sand, though? Wait a minute. That's up there. Okay, no. No big deal, though. What's the fastest way? Probably get the way up here and drive around that one. They were actually done on that part of the map, right? So we move back here, and then we have to get the fuel carrier trailer and the ANK over to that one, so that we have it at our disposal, and then we can refuel. Okay, and then we care about the consumables and the packaged sand to build the last bada boom. All right, let's move. Here we go. Water boom 5. Good job. Our turrets may be oversized, but they certainly get the job done. And this is for you, my friend. Awesome. Another one done. That is huge. Okay, where do we need packaged sand? Somewhere up here. So we need 2, 4 of it. So we got 3 on that one. That's pretty good. We got 1. Oh, back, so we need 2 up here, though. Okay, wait. Let's switch over to 6. So it's 4 for the big contract. 2 for that one. So let's move back to the... No, before we do that, we grab our fuel trailer. Move that one over here so that we refill our fuel. And then we move over to the warehouse. Grab the second packaged sand. and move it toward a boom 6. And then we need to create or craft the missing consumable and grab it from the other map. Let's get the fuel to the big truck and trailer. Alrighty, we're back with everything filled up. So, time to move up to water boom 6. we need one more package sand. Oh man, some OJ. I haven't rocked Snowrunner for a minute. Well, dude, do it. Looks outrageous on your PC. Well, thanks a lot, mate. That's very kind of you. I think it didn't do much of a difference, though, compared to the build before. But at least it feels a lot more better, that's for sure. And this is butter. Yeah, that it is, absolutely. I still need to get into the monitor, though, because the actual monitor I'm playing on is still plagued by the 60 Hz limit. It's very smooth. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Still, it would be cooler to get rid of this V-Sync thingy. You guys probably don't see it anyway. But for me, it would be lovely to get rid of the V-Sync because then I could limit the frames just to 60. That would be great. And because in most modern games, you kind of get an issue with the menus and stuff, because the game itself runs fine with V-Sync, but the menus really lag and I feel like really slow and that kind of is very annoying. It's great on my end, bro. Oh, that's great here, mate. Nah, I've been doing roadcraft. I know my mates so desperately want to start roadcraft as well, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do another game of this. I would love to get into roadcraft, but then again, I don't know. I do want to love to finish Snowrunner. It's just so much driving. We need to do it full-time job, like then we could do like we could even do the mud runner thingy in between as well, but I was just doing it as kind of a passion project. I don't know. Snowrunner itself is there's a lot of content to get through. But yeah, roadcraft looks very promising, and I'm very curious to find out what the upcoming seasons will add there. Just talked to Jean Lukowski, if he's still here, that it will be really great to see some actual fire. Like, the whole region is based around wildfires. It would be so cool to actually see one. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe they will add that in roadcraft. Very excited if that will take place over there. Because there would definitely be a game changer, I think. Gotta be in it to get with it. Roadcraft is killer. Nice. Yeah, I played the demo and that was actually pretty cool. Especially that you can do this little automation thing, right? So you don't have to do all the stuff by yourself. That's pretty awesome. Get it, you won't get it. Yeah, maybe at some point. I don't know. Since Snowrunner is one of the best running kind of things I have on the channel, I'd probably have to get into roadcraft anyway at some point. Right, flying along here right now. So we need to get back to the Albany River region to craft the last consumable that we need for the other water tower. Crap. Should look in front of him. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what the window is for, right? The windshields. So Twitch, how much hours you have into roadcraft? Probably about 100 hours, not a ton. Wait, 100 hours is not a ton? You gotta be kidding me. Well, how much, kind of, if it's possible, how much percentage you've completed it by now with 100 hours? Hallo, ach, guten Abend. Schön, dass du da bist. Okay, so that was what I was thinking of. So we're just missing the metal roll to actually build the consumable. Where do we get that now? Okay, let's scrape the warehouses. There's none. There's a metal beam. Yeah, that's what I thought. Crap. How the heck do we get... Nope. Wait, it's probably over there. Is that the fastest way to get one? I don't know. Shoot. How do we get some metal rolls fast? You think about 30% after 100 hours? Oh, boy. Yeah, like I said, that's another full-time job there incoming. Okay, I have an idea. We're doing it fast and dirty. Wait a minute. We're doing a real quick haul. Where's the crazy fast one? It was that one, right? Where's our sideboard? There it is. It's a lot of tasking. I bet it is. But I wouldn't have expected it to be that strong. But then again, do you play it co-op or do you play it all by yourself? I think that makes a huge difference. Okay, now we move over to the area. It just takes way too long though. There's a bit of an edge up there. Slippery. Ah, this thing looks so good. Brutal, though. Brutal. Oh, shit. crap. I got the need for speed, huh? Oh boy. Actually, talking about speed, anyone watched the announcement of the new Forza Horizon 6? Oh, this will be so good. And it's finally coming over to Japan. I think a lot of people were waiting for that. Played the fourth part a lot. And, yeah, skipped the fifth one. And, yeah. The sixth one coming out next year, they will be huge. I think we'll definitely take a look into that one from time to time. Rocking the front end loader is a blast, though. And the whole of the terrain is interactive. You can carve out land anywhere. It's fun. Yeah, the demo showed a bit of that. That's a really cool mechanic that they got there. And yeah, I guess at one point we have to get into that one as well, because my mates really loved it. And if they could decide, we would already have played it now. I tried to hold them back. Don't know how long that's actually working. This one's probably not the most economical truck in the world. What the heck is he throwing out there? Would love to see one of those for real, though. Or maybe the Derry Longhorn, like the huge one that I always take for the long logging. That thing must have been a monster. Should we take that back road, though? Maybe. I think it doesn't actually make a difference. Let's get on here. Yeah, looking forward to the new Forza for sure. Cool. Yeah. It's awesome. It's easily one of the best arcade racing games out there. Probably by a mile, because, well, there's not much there are not much games out there challenging Forza, so it's been there on its own, especially with all that content and stuff that they put in there. Could just do so many things in this. And that's the good thing, though. Since the base of the game needs to run on the consoles, you probably get a pretty good running game, especially on PCs. I'd really like to see the BeamNG engine applied somewhere. I thought it would have been cool for GTA. Oh yeah, that might be a cool crossover. So you really could, or I don't know, what was the engine that they used? And I don't know if you guys played that. It's a bit dated now, but Burnout Paradise. If you slammed your car with, like, I don't know, was there actually speedometer? I don't know. If you slammed your car into the wall with 300, or let's say with 180 miles per hour, boy, that deformation was insane. Also in echt zu sehen wäre interessant. Ich möchte nicht die Rechnung auf dem Tank sehen. Nee, das glaube ich, das sollte man auch vielleicht tun. Auf auf der anderen Seite glaube ich, alle, die diese Dinge irgendwo beschäftigen für ihre Berufe, gefühlt haben die doch immer einen eigenen Tankwagen mit dabei. Also ich meine, anders geht es doch gar nicht. Yeah, Paradise was dope. Yeah, exactly, right? So, yeah, there will be an idea I got. Just, like, make this... I wonder what's so difficult to actually apply that. I mean, I do understand that most car companies these days don't want their cars wrecked. I kind of know that back in the day it was, I think, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, I think? So the one that came out 2000... I don't know, when did they release that one? There was this BMW M5 in it. No matter what you did, you couldn't scrap that car. There was not a dent in it, no matter what you did. And the other cars actually had a bit of a damaged model in it. So that was that was weird. And that was the beginning of, well, we can't actually damage the cars. I remember that one. Tons of time on that one. That was great. Hey, something somewhere. You have no idea how valuable that container was. And it's even intact. Great job. Nice. So it was a metal roll, right? Yeah, I think it was. Alright, let's get back to the main road and head back over to the factory so that it can make us the last consumable. Thanks, Twitch, for hanging around. That was a lot of fun. Stay safe, mate, and have a great weekend. Wait, what? You fell asleep, Jean Lecoq? Well, that's completely okay. If you're tired, well, maybe you should go to bed. If you're not, like, are in bed and watching through tablet or something like that. Then again, if you're tired, put it away, close your eyes, try to sleep a little. People often sleep way too less. They should sleep longer. It really helps. Always kind of notice it by myself if I have a week where I don't sleep enough. It gets kind of stressful in the end. And I really try to regain a little bit of that on weekend. Right, okay, we got everything that we need. Now it's racing back to the factory. The racing tiger. Hopefully we don't crash into a wall or something. For the coin slot, keep playing. Dude, you can't do that. Boy. Can I do... Wait, can I do something with it? I can put that one in. And that one. And what can I do here? Huge thanks, mate. Much appreciated. You really don't have to do that, mate. That's so kind and generous. Really. Don't know what to say, mate. Always write in German because my English is not of the... What? Not the yellow of the egg, yeah. War das nicht von Otto? Oder war das von... Nee, das war doch von Lothar Matthäus, glaube ich, ne? Irgendwer hatte das doch mal gesagt. Oh, boy. Alright, we got everything for our consumable. It is that one, right? No, wait, please let's make sure. Yes. Just one. Alright, we actually take the same one. And going to deliver it back to the water boom. And we got the final water tower up and running. Alright, we're setting over and delivering our last cargo for today, actually. A little bit of a power slide there. Alright, here it comes. Final water tower. Great, another one's up and you deserve this reward. Huge. Alright, let's check things. Oh yeah, we got the contest, but I don't know. They're kind of annoying sometimes, so we don't do those. At least not now. So what is missing? Just 3 big contracts. Mainly putting out the underground fires, which has us delivering huge amounts of water and a little bit of packaged sand, like 3 times 2. So that will happen in the next episode, which will be the last of season 9. We have to put out the fire at the storage too, which has us another roughly 10,000 liters of water delivered, and then we get to put out the fire at the factory, which has us another, well, what's that, 15 16, maybe 17,000 liters of water brought over, and then we'll finished, and we'll actually have season 9 done. So yeah, that's the goal for next time. But yeah, that will happen next time. It's time to end for today. Rather short stream today though, but yeah, I do. If we start the water thing now, then it will take us ages to get it done, especially with just 2 people. So I'll try to gather all my mates for the last episode of season 9, so that we really get it done, right? So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. I know I did. Thank you all for watching, for saying hi, for being around, and yeah, The only thing I have to do is to wish you a very great weekend. I hope you can enjoy. And I hope to see you guys the next time. Thank you all very much. Stay safe. And see you on the next one. Take care. And bye-bye. Danke, Ach. Dir auch. Gute Nacht und schönes Wochenende. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ganz lieb, dass du da warst. Jetzt alle ins Bett.